whether the A7 III or A7R III are still good in 2020. So we all know every year we get new cameras, new improvements on our technology, features whether it be autofocus, whether it's a bigger sensor or more megapixels, there's always something new that can be improved on our cameras. So today I wanted to talk about whether the A7 III or A7R III are still good in 2020. We're all tempted by the A7R IV, the A7S III, which is a huge upgrade, but sometimes we need to take a step back and reassess what we already have and consider if it's worth upgrading or not. I would say if you're focused on video, the A7S III is an obvious upgrade because it's been so long since the last A7S was released. But when we're talking about the A7R IV or the next A7 IV, which may be coming soon, think about the A7 III and A7R IV. They're still very good competitive cameras with high quality autofocus, very efficient sensor with dynamic range. It makes you think you don't really need the upgrade unless it's something you're looking for larger megapixels or you're starting fresh. So I would say right now, recording on the A7 III, finding a workaround on the Flippy screen was very important for me to decide whether to upgrade or not. Knowing that I create videos more often and the Flippy screen is very useful, the workaround that I found, which you can watch on my video up here, was a $20 solution that made my camera a lot more flexible so that I can watch myself as I record. And now I don't have that problem or that urge to get a camera with a Flippy screen because I resolved that problem with a workaround that's not very bulky and it's actually very efficient. And I can show you a quick shot right now. I made a video about this a while back. It's basically a mirror that uses your Flippy screen on your flip-up screen on the back to show you your image on top of the camera while also giving you mounts for your microphones or other accessories like LED lights. So this actually worked out for me and I didn't really have to feel tempted by the A7C that has a Flippy screen because I have one right now, basically. So another thing to consider, whether it be the A7 III or A7R III, which are the ones I'm familiar with, they're very capable cameras, and those who have used them for a few years already know that there's nothing stopping you from creating amazing pictures and video with these cameras that are perfect for any situation, whether it be photography, at an event, portraiture, or filming yourself in 4K or slow motion at 120p. So remember that the cameras that are just a few years old are not completely obsolete. Unless the A7 IV comes out with something totally unexpected, it's not really something you need to spend money on. Remember that upgrading your lenses is a lot more important and has a direct impact on your image quality. For example, I've been recording on different lenses, and using this 20mm in a smaller space allows me to not need so much distance from my camera. It's actually just about 3 feet away from me, with my light also 3 feet away from me at an angle. And I'm in a relatively small corner that I can't use an entire room. So remember, keeping a lens or upgrading a lens, you're gonna get a lot more improvement and efficiency from getting the right lens for you at the right aperture, everything that depending on what you're working on, basically. Well, these were just some quick thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, there's a lot of temptations with camera upgrading. Gotta stay focused on what you're getting out of your camera now, and if you're using all of your features, you want to make sure you maximize everything you have, and unless there are some limitations that you definitely can't work around, then it's a good idea to look up an upgrade. Thanks for watching.